everybody. Welcome back to Wingman's Hangar, episode 52. If you're new to the show.
52?
52.
Or is it 52 and a half?
It's 52. It might have been 51 and a half. It's 52. We're back from, Mike Morlan took a vacation for 3 weeks, and his vacation was a working vacation, actually.
Probably working harder than he works here.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Well, so if you're new to the show, this is everything about Descent Underground. As we reboot the Descent franchise, a popular 96 degree of freedom shooter, we'll tell you what we've been up to, what's going on, what's coming up, and we'll just kind of give you the lowdown. We have the Week in Review this week. We have Warrior of the Week. We have forum feedback with your questions and a video. And thank you to our new backers. There you go. Look at that. Thank you guys very much. Thanks for coming on board. Enjoy the ride. Tell somebody. Special thanks to our new undergrounders. Underground. Did I pull that off? That didn't work. No. Thanks to our new underground.
We are back in form here.
Yep.
Just settled right into it.
From Defiant, Lightman, Jabode, Ron Barrett, Drakage, Floater One. All right, I'm not going to go there. Inflatable Soulmate. Inflatable Soulmate. That is an awesome name. Gee, what does he mean? I think Mark Skelton would be proud of that. And here, it's our Steam Review of the Week. All right, from budwheizzah. Budweizzah. This is a perfect game for the Oculus Rift and shows immense potential for its upcoming single-player campaign. Yes, it does. Single-player is coming. Having finally given a shot at multiplayer, I can safely say that this is the most fun I've had in multiplayer combat environment in a long time. That's excellent. Cool. The VR helps with situational awareness, and if you've got the heart to pull the moves and control aggressively, you'll feel like a Jedi, even when you get blown to smithereens. Smithereens is a word I haven't heard in a while. As for people playing on monitors, I can't help but think this delivers. The key element of this game, the one that rushes me to a positive rating, are the controls, which for the first time I can say truly reincarnate what I remember of the original Descent series, which I played a lot in the 90s. Many have tried to bring back the magic sense and haven't quite pulled it off. This one feels like Descent is finally back. That's awesome. Thank you very much, budwheizzah.
And VR is definitely.
And VR is in. Yeah, it looks
a heck of an experience.
It is. It's crazy.
I'm guessing he had a really good time because he ran into me somewhere in there. That makes you have a much better time usually.
Easier kill. You can get your score up.
Target. That's my new name on the forums.
It's my name every time. No, I got in last night and they were like, "Oh no, you know there's gonna be megas." I was like, "You're damn Skippy."
That is true.
Yep. The Week in Review.
I had to cut in here.
Oh, you have to cut in?
Yeah. Well, I saw episode 51.
Oh, the Wingman's Hangar?
Management has absolutely no official knowledge or denial of episode 51.
I appreciate you guys trying.
Let's just be clear here that I had nothing to do with that.
Sure, you did.
That was even more. That was the stupiders than I do.
And it's hard to get stupider than this show, I gotta say.
Yeah, it was poor.
So we'll see if we can keep me in the studio next time.
We apologize for any upset that may have been caused by our slightly better than usual product a few weeks ago.
And now this silly cat video.
That really is a slightly better than usual product.
And now for some more pussy cats.
You did not go there.
See, I'm going back to the cat video being superior product.
Oh, well,
Don't get your expectations up just because there was one cat video, okay?
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
All right.
Probably
the Week in Review. We are working on the Panzer Shield. That looks pretty cool. Tyler's been... Tyler, you've been working on that, right?
Yes.
Cool, Tyler. We have Goliath bricks. Tyler, you've been working on that, right?
Yes.
Sweet. And we have the fusion balance. Tyler?
Yes.
Next, he's going to be working on
and unfortunately, bot building does not have Tyler working on it. Tyler, are you working on bot building?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
Sweet.
We also have AI. We're working on some new AI. We've got some announcement of that coming up later once the AI is ready to come out. And that means co-op.
Working on that. Single player, more importantly, or both. I mean,
yeah, exactly at the same time. So we started single player.
They go together.
Yeah. Well, we get all the pits in there for co-op. That's our first foray into single player. We get all the things like doors unlocked, which you've got working, and all the puzzle solving and stuff like that, and we'll get the co-op in, and then that'll predicate what we're going to do with the single-player campaign. You know, right now what do you call it? Prologue campaign or whatever. So
Yes.
all right, so let's get right to this week's beautiful corner. So what do you got to show for us? What do you got, Mike? What's going on in beautiful?
I
corner?
have bots.
Ooh, bots. Cool scale.
Wait
there.
a minute. Wait.
Those
Bots?
are those hunters, right, Rob?
What does that mean? That is a hunter.
Yeah.
That is a hunter. Wow. That's the beefier hunter.
That is cool. So
Whoa.
it got me
Whoa,
sneezing. It was so good.
Do we need to call a priest?
Yeah. Yes, we do. I'm totally. I'm not actually a chubby guy. That's just demons. So yeah.
filled with demons?
No, this is more the hunter, a little further on, right? Which
That's Kaji?
yeah, Kaji's doing these. Now, these are going to be wall crawlers that will fold their things up and still fly as well.
Yeah, it's a little of both. Can you imagine a whole bunch of those crawling along the walls at you?
Very, very cool. Kind of looks like the replicants in
terrifying.
SG-1. You ever see that show? Yeah, cool. All right, cool.
A lot of
What
our
else we got,
audience
Mike?
may
Don't we have some Skylab to show
You know,
us?
Skylab it continues to improve, and we've got some new elements in it now that help, especially with wayfinding.
So we're going to start going through all the maps and putting scale items and things, like making them more flyable. You know, so you'll notice there's a
Navigation.
There's a guy in there dancing. Actually, if you can find it in the game,
We
It's
have
pretty funny.
no idea why.
Yeah, ventilation. We've got text in there, kind of show you where to go, what's going on.
Some cool decal tech, which is going to be helpful for a lot of
There you
things
go.
down the
Yeah,
road.
Decals, right, for ships and other things.
Makes it a lot easier to find your way around Skylab. I promise
Absolutely,
you.
absolutely. See that, and there's it gives you the scale. You can look in there. That's human scale. You can see how big your ships are. It gives you a nice feel. What's over there?
The core.
Oh, the core. This way to the core. And obviously, this at some point I think we talked about like blowing up a reactor, letting you take down the force field for a while, and getting in there and find something. But we haven't gotten that in there yet. But you can see it. and it looks
Priorities.
cool.
It's all about priorities.
It is priorities, and with an 8 to 10 man team, based on what we're doing that week, we're a small team.
Very small.
Small team with
some of us.
big plans. Thank you very much for Beautiful Corner, and now here's Keith McCormick with this week's Most Valuable Post.
Welcome to Most Valuable Post, where we celebrate a member of our community who's made a positive contribution to Descent Underground. This week, we recognize somebody who's, well, they heard legends of a mythical way of playing the game involving twin joysticks. And they did it. And posted a video and everything and rekindled the discussion of how twin joysticks can be real in Descent Underground. So congratulations, TallonHunteR. You made this week's most valuable post.
Very, very cool. TallonHunteR. I talked to him, I think, in chat. I was saying he's using dual joysticks, and said, get a damn post up there. Show people what's going on. And freaking awesome. So the more of that kind of stuff, you help out some of the new users coming on and let them know what works well for us, what you like about it, how best to support it and set it up. We do know we still have some UX work to do.
Yes, we do.
In the US, some UX on the US.
UX, what?
Yeah, we have some work to do to make it a little more simpler to adjust a little more simpler, to speak your English language.
Words hard.
Words. And you know what time it is, Rob?
I have no idea.
It's time for forum feedback.
Nice. It's time for forum feedback. Nice. From Puebla 29 on Steam. A Steam one. Does Descent Underground support Oculus Runtime 1.3 for the CV1?
What?
Yes. What's 1.3?
Yes.
1.21 gigawatts.
1 point what?
Yeah, we definitely support it for the CV1. So it is out there. It's working. That's the Oculus Rift 1.3. And that was a booger. They held that back to the last day. So we were like, come on, we need to get it. And we got it in there. And so if you got an Oculus right now, if you're one of the few that's been lucky enough to get it shipped to you, get in there and play the game. We also support the Valve Vive, right? HTC
Valve Vive.
The Valve Vive. So that's not runtime 1.3.
No.
Whatever their runtime is. From Kamikaze Wombat. When will we be able to directly link our brains to our drones for more effective control?
You can already?
Well, I'm not sure that's going to give him more effective control.
Well, it certainly wouldn't help me.
No. Could you imagine if you could actually tune in and that'd be great. You would
No,
never,
that would not be good. That would be bad.
you run around. It'd be like My Favorite Martian with the guy with the antenna on his head. You could be on the pot, and playing the game.
Do you realize how few people are watching this at all, but how few of the people that are actually watching this actually even
No,
know
My
that
Favorite
reference?
Martian. You know how many people are now rushing to YouTube to check out that most excellent series, My Favorite
Zero.
Martian? No, there'll be a lot of people. It's very, very
Two.
cool. No, maybe it's still hey.
More than 0.
Danger, Will Robinson. There's another one for you.
That's not My Favorite Martian.
Yeah. No, but it's old school reference.
Oh goodness.
Forbidden Planet. From Puddles, an undergrounder. Loving the smart missiles, but it seems like the blobs only track in a cone. Is there some way to predict this cone so we will know how to place the missile?
Simple answer to that is that currently they are projected along the inverse normal of the missile's flight, which, to simplify in non-mathematical terms, is whatever way the missile comes in, the blobs come back out in a cone around that direction. So that may alter over time, but for now, that was the
Now, didn't you guys talk about this in advisory
Most
board
realistic.
and come up with some? I think you're making some adjustments to it. Or something. First of all, Rob did the.
we were
the smart-
talking about making some adjustments to it. It right now is
A little
there's an
low-key.
awareness problem and there's a insta death problem.
I love it, man. They chase,
Of course,
chase you around the
'cause
thing.
you get kills that way.
Yeah, that's a fair point. It is a fair point. Yes, but so it's still being worked on.
Yeah,
Again,
balance is always ongoing.
we are in early access, so not everything's gonna be right out of the gate. So, from Old School, also an undergrounder, my flares stick in the wall and look like a little dot. How about adding an area around flares where the light is increased? I'm afraid of the dark.
Well, some of our secret areas are really dark.
I
so,
know.
you
the
need
truth,
them.
The truth is they do emit light, but what we found so far is there are some video cards that are below spec that will not, with simple dynamic lighting turned on, that are just not going to emit light. But it seems to be a Linux is having
apparently
some
there's a Linux
drivers
issues
issues with this
sometimes,
too. So I would post about that in the bug section, and then maybe we can get some sort of a list of things, video cards or things that are having trouble with that, so we can maybe get some of those and try them on our end. Because being a small team, we don't necessarily have every card everybody has.
That's true.
Because they light well on all our machines.
You can only run one card in
I
each
just think
machine.
I love them. In Valor, I'm dropping them in the whole tunnel up there to illuminate it. I think it's cool. From White Shark, when can I get hats on my ship? What?
Hats?
Look at the hat. Oh, why's he got a, what,
Oh.
is that a Mercedes symbol on there?
But no.
Yes, he must be from Germany.
Um,
Hats on your ship.
if
How's never sound?
really hats.
Customization is coming, though, but-
But yes, that is definitely. We have not forgotten customization.
Oh, it's just
I'm,
at the
I'm
end of the
just not
cycle.
sure that building hats is going to reach the front of the list anytime soon. And
Maybe just for him. We could get a White Shark hat, maybe a little land shark thing.
I think the torch needs a beret.
And of course, we'll have to increase your hitbox if we put that on there. So, just saying.
Right.
From Symbolic, is there any chance we'll see integration with the Steam controller? It seems such a perfect match for Descent with the back buttons and the gyro.
The back buttons as on the back of the controller, I suppose. As
Yeah,
opposed to the back button.
Jason's been working on that. We haven't got it completely working yet. I think we're migrating to 4.11 right now on the new version of Unreal 4. So we'll have to take another look at that and see where it puts us, because I think there was some controller support put in there. But
Yeah. Well, and the touchpads are not as easy to use as you might think. So I mean, yes, we will support it. It's just a matter of
when.
when.
Right, exactly. It's a matter of priorities. So, cool. We got another video question. It's our man Jitris with the wealth of video questions. Take it away, Jitris.
For screenshots, video recording, I was wondering if there will be a shortcut to remove the heads-up display. I love doing my my Fraps videos for you guys, but I was also wondering if there would be a shortcut so that you can remove all the exterior heads-up display and just show raw video.
Wow. So, gee, can you help him out, Rob?
A steady regular on our show. to
Jitris.
keep the wing noob
That's right.
off the
You want to
screen.
be, yes, Jitris is doing his job to keep the noob off the screen. So there is already
Yes.
a key to
Is
turn the HUD off.
it V?
It's either V or Control
Is
V.
it Control V? And
But you can do that. You can turn it off, and you can play, and you can video record, and not have that HUD, which we'll be redoing at some point in the future too. So, Yes, is the answer to that question. So that's kind of fun to always be able to say yes. We've been at other Wingman's hangars where all we could say was maybe.
Or no.
Or no. Yeah.
It's so sad.
It's sad. Makes me sad. All right, it's now time for Michael Morlan with real space news.
Hi, I'm Michael Morlan, and this is real space news you can use. This month, SpaceX successfully landed a robotic Falcon 9 launch vehicle on a drone barge at sea. Now, this landing caps off a series of spectacular failed attempts and paves the way for more fuel-efficient cargo trips to the International Space Station. And speaking of the International Space Station, NASA installed a new experimental beam on the station. Short for Bigelow Expandable Activity Module, the inflatable prototype will test the effectiveness and toughness of this new space habitat technology. Now, if it proves successful, larger versions of the beam could be used to build space stations, provide extra living room on Mars missions inside the Orion spacecraft, and to erect large, durable surface colonies on the Moon and Mars. Finally, on the 55th anniversary of Yuri Gagarin's first human spaceflight, renowned physicist Stephen Hawking and other scientists teamed up with billionaire investor Yuri Milner in announcing Project Starshot. Starshot plans to send tiny spacecraft to other star systems using solar sail technology. These small voyagers could send back photographs of other planets, paving the way for further exploration as technology advances. And I'm Michael Morlan, and this is all the real space news you can use.
Very neat. I love seeing all that stuff. Little micro satellites.
Probably piloted by Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to rescue Matt Damon again. He's probably stuck on a planet somewhere. You know, we're at
Which one now?
spend millions of dollars. Hollywood spent more money rescuing that cat than anybody else. Private Ryan, Martians, you know, that guy. We can just send him out, you know, whatever. So this is time for Warrior of the Week. Mike, what is it time for?
Why, it's time for Warrior of the Week.
Warrior of the Week!
Very, very cool. You know, I'm not sure this show's much better than the cat video, to be honest with this.
I'm not sure it's better at all.
So for Warrior of the Week, the most kills.
Wait,
What?
aren't we supposed to explain what Warrior of the Week is
Oh.
for the people who are new to our program?
Rob, please, what is Warrior of the Week?
Warrior of the Week is our completely randomized effort to explain who's the best pilot for this week in the underground, descent, underground, combat stage thing. Right.
Can't say it more clearly than that. So for the most kills this week, Jabode.
Duh.
Most deaths.
Vove. Duh.
Kill to death ratio. Slice solid. Nice job. 4.55. That's nice. Points in a single match. Viper. Viper's actually one of the guys who worked on the original Descent too, I believe. So thanks, Viper. Kills in a single match. Gosh. Firix. Total combat points. Jabode. Total objective points. Mick. M-I-K. Total overall points. Jabode. So the Warrior of the Week this week is...
A little different than usual.
Yeah, it's going to be a little different. It's Vove! You are the Warrior of the Week.
Dignity and defeat.
That's not being defeated. He's got tons of kills, too.
Right.
He's in there slogging it out, fighting every week. And we salute you. Vove, Warrior of the Week. All right. Big thanks to our agents of the underground. These are streamers and YouTubers who are worth your time watching because why? They're streaming our game. A little self-promo there.
No self-interest involved in that at all.
So check these guys out. Hardcore Noob, Michael, throw them all across there. All these people are worth watching. Pick one out.
Pick them all out.
Pick them all out.
You gotta
Take a look
got
on
some free
Twitch.
time, right? Go.
Tubers. We should have some big stuff coming too from some YouTubers you might know. As soon as Co-op's in there, I would expect a big one with one of the top 10 YouTube channels. Just saying.
Major players.
If you're streaming Descent Underground, then please let us know. We'll put you up there. We'll put you on our website, and we will highlight you as well. Coming up this week at Descent Studios, we are working on ship rolls right now. That's one of the last things we're doing for getting the core game in, and then so like roles as defined, like what? Like what kind of stuff?
Trying to get all the different abilities in and working on balance and revisiting some of the original ships, like for instance the Typhoon Spin Attack got a beef, and then the Panzer's Shield got a beef, and now we're
Now people have a beef with the beefs.
now we're getting other ship rolls in, including like the Warlock abilities are coming. They're on
Mining.
their way. The Goliath, the mining and hauling is
The
coming.
Goliath, the brick shitter. Brick placement, I mean.
Brick placement.
Brick placement, which is cool. 'Cause
The
we're looking-
Orfuser.
Yeah, the Orfuser. We also have, we're working on co-op survival right now, or co-op essentially, which will have a survival mode.
Building a new map for that.
Yeah, a new map for that because it's going to be fun. And probably we're going to be looking as soon as these things come out. We'll have an announcement once co-op and everything hits. Shouldn't be too far off. We'll have an announcement. We're going to be raising the price of the game from $29.99 to $39.99 because this is the first foray into single player. Because when single player comes in the fall, and again, by the way, we may release like one mission of single player, which kind of sets the prologue. But we're not releasing single player in early access ever. The people that will be playing single player before everybody else are the Undergrounders and Alpha Beta folks from the Kickstarter who paid for that access. So single player will never be out in the general public. It will be out in Proving Grounds only, and those are the people that are going to help us balance it. So if you want to join the Proving Grounds, you got to join, or you want to get in the Proving Grounds, you got to join the Underground. Thanks to our Underground members and all of our backers and pledgers. We join our YouTube, Twitch, Twitter channels, and Facebook. Follow us on Facebook to get the latest news. Find out what Morlan's up to, which movie he's filming this week.
And maybe some new cat videos.
Yeah, maybe some new cat video. No.
No more.
No more cat video. We have standards.
No, we don't.
We do. There are standards here. Submit your forum feedback questions and videos, but you're not going to bump our man Jitris off. Power to the Jitris.
Somebody could bump Jitris.
Yeah, yep. We will see you all underground. Underground!
Mamba out.
Mamba out.